In this video series, we will review the use and management of the ARCSurv software on board the Sanding Total Station. It is important to note that the software will be on board the station and only the activation of this license is required. We open ARCSurv, and we can automatically see all the menus, such as the project menu, the device menu, the survey menu, the stakeout menu, the tools menu, and the settings menu. As you can see, this software is translated into English. At the top, we see the name of the project, which in this case is one called Default. We see the angular measurements bar horizontal angle. In this case, it is at 83/18/26 and its vertical angle. Towards the right, we can find everything related to unit. The units set allow change to angle, dist, temp, atmers unit. The angle set allow for min, ang, reading, VOHO, whole her angle tilt comps. The distance set allow for dist para, combined factor, temp, and press. Target type. You can calibrate the total station parameters through the calibration function. As for automatic settings, they are used for the robotic total station. And we can also find what would be the compensator, or the electronic bubble. Towards the left, we can find the target configuration, the target type, changing it from a reflective target to a prismless, or prism, and here we can directly configure the prism constant. Whether we are going to make simple, continuous tracking measurements, or if we want to define the number of times we are going to measure, and directly here, we can activate or deactivate the laser pointer. Within the project menu, we have a project manager for everything related to creating a new project, opening an existing project, or deleting projects. A data manager to have different databases within the same project, depending on the work we want to do. The coordinate system configuration, in those cases where we work with a geospatially defined topographic control. A point database where we can import, add, edit, and delete all the data. The data export function. A code library manager, which we are going to teach you how to customize. In the device menu, the connection could through three-way connect hand. We find two ways to set up the total station. One way through a known point, choose the backside point or azimuth. Other way is through resection setup. The backside check can be performed after parking the equipment and also from a point with a known height. We could determine the height of our station. Firmware info function could check instrument of ARC1. We can check to ATR MOA version. In the future, firmware can be upgraded on ARCSurv. Moving on to the measurement menu, where we have multiple options to perform point measurements. Dist offset, plane offset, rem, mel-m, cylinder center, multi-sets angle OBs, traverse MEs. Moving on to the stakeout menu, point stakeout, line stakeout. In the CAD, use the module to load files in DWG, DEX to be able to do staking. Surface stakeout refers to when we import an XML of a surface and do the staking of that surface. Refer, line stakeout. Refer, arc stakeout. Grid stakeout. And in the tools menu, we could calculate a site calibration. Since remember that ARCSurv is also used to manage GNSS. We have a function for calculating coordinates, to convert angles, to determine perimeter and area division geometry calculations. It's have more additional functions. where we can go through the calculation of coordinates, such as calculation of coordinates by distance and angle, point-align calculation, spatial distances, angular calculations. Intersection reception, calculation of displaced points, among others, including volume calculation and slope calculation. Last settings menu, just like what was introduced at the beginning of the video, there is no difference. In this way, ARCSurv is a very powerful and professional software that offers all the functions to surveying professionals to carry out their work in the field. See you in the next video.